to episode 2 of A Taste of Todd. I'm your host, Todd Drecksauski. Today we're going to learn how to make an especially awesome meal, macaroni and cheese with hot dogs. So first thing we want to do is get all our ingredients together. I've got my macaroni by Velveeta. These are the Velveeta shells and cheese. They're my personal favorite. You're also going to want your jumbo wieners. My favorite jumbo wieners come from Farmer John. These have turkey and pork, and they're gluten-free, which is going to be very important in case you have Jewish friends you want to invite over. You're going to want your measuring cup. Any measuring cup will do. I have a variety. I have some bigger ones, but as long as you can read the measurements. You're going to want a butter knife for cutting your jumbo wieners, or hot dogs, however you like to call them. And you're going to want a cutting board because you don't want to ruin your counter. This happens to be left over from a steak I made the other day. I couldn't really get rid of the steak stain. Okay, so first things first, we're going to have to open the box. The Kraft Velveeta. Where do I open it? So if you're using Velveeta, which I recommend, you're going to see, you're going to have a cheese packet in here. Okay, I'm spilling shells. That's not good. Oh, one from the floor. Okay, so we've got the cheese packet. It's kind of mushy. It's probably a liquidy cheese, not a powdery cheese. Where's the direction? Oh, here they are. I'm not going to know how to make this unless I find the directions, right? So it says the first step is to boil 1.5 6 cups, okay. So boil 6 cups of water in a saucepan, then you stir in the pasta and cook 8 to 10 minutes or until tender, stirring occasionally. So that's going to be our first step. So my saucepan, I've got a saucepan here, and now you take your measuring cup. So it says 6 cups of water, so let's get started with that. So we are going to start pouring the cups. I'm going to wait till it's filled up to 2. And do this 2 more times until it's full. There, now we have our 6 cups of water in a saucepan. And now we need to bring this to the stove and bring it to a boil. So I'm going to use this burner here. I have an electric stove, and the lower left is going to be here. Now you'll see it'll start to get hot. Now that we have confirmed the stove is working, we're just going to lay this here and bring it to a boil. So once our saucepan has all the water boiled, then we can go ahead and pour in the macaroni. And you can see now that we are set at a very good boil, so we are going to go ahead and put in this Velveeta macaroni. We're taking our mini spatula here, and you just mix it around a little bit. And we're just going to stir this occasionally and let it go in there for between 8 to 10 minutes. So I'll set the timer. For 8 minutes. And in the meantime, we're gonna get to work preparing our jumbo wieners. So now that our macaroni's preparing, we're gonna have to take care of these jumbo wieners here. And for a thing that size, I think 2 jumbo wieners will do it. If I can just... I can open the freaking thing. Where's the... They don't give you a proper way to open this, do they? All right, we finally got it open. So, you know, see when you're, let's double it up. Let's make it 4 wieners. That should do it. So now that we've got our wieners out, I like to just set them in a neat row over here and begin slicing. Okay. So now that I've got them in a row, I take my butter knife and just give it a clean slice all the way through. There we go. Look at that. Cut up hot dogs. Is there anything better in the world? Now, as you can see, they're not exactly even, but we're making food, not art, so that doesn't matter. And we just set them out here in the open until the macaroni is ready, which is going to be another 3 minutes or so. So just let them air out and put the rest of your hot dogs away. The timer went off, so we are going to get this pan of macaroni, and we're going to take this drain pot here and pour it right into it. We gotta be careful. One thing that inevitably happens is that the steam is gonna get in your face when you pour it. So you might want to wear goggles or something. So after we just shake this around, make sure the water's out, put it back in here. There we go. And I'm going to return this to the stove. Okay, now we get our cheese packet. Whoa. That is a strong taste. This almost tastes like the cheese that you would get in like the movie theaters that you put on top of nachos. Alright, I think that's about all I'm going to get out of it. Alright, now we're going to take our cutting board with our cut up jumbo wieners and just slide them in there. And you can take your mini spatula here if you have one, or if you don't, a spoon will do just fine. And you can just mix it around so the shells cover the cheese, the wieners get covered. Now, doesn't that just look amazing? Here we have our macaroni and cheese mixed with hot dogs. Look at that. You can see the smoke coming out. The hot dogs are tender. The cheese is nice and gooey. Here you have a very simple, rustic, home-style meal. And I'd recommend this to anyone, whether it be serving at a party, or maybe you have to give hors d'oeuvres for a funeral or something like that, I mean, hot dogs and macaroni is the way to go. Thank you all so much for joining me today on episode 2 of A Taste of Todd. We learned how to make delicious macaroni and hot dogs. I mean, just take a look at this. It looks amazing. I'm gonna take a bite of this right now. It looks so delicious. Wow, that is so good. You know what though? I just ate before this. I'm gonna save this for a little later. But yeah, now that you know how to make macaroni and hot dogs, feel free to try it at home following my instructions and leave me a comment letting me know how it went. Hope you join me for episode 3.